What's up, YouTubers? Well, I'm here today. I got a 36-inch Exmark Metro belt drive lawnmower. I'm gonna changing the tires out, so I just want to get. I haven't seen much of this on YouTube, so I wanted to do a video on how I'm gonna do the tires. Now, I'm not saying this is right or wrong. All I'm saying is that this is the way I decided to do it. So, what I started to do is obviously let the air out the tires. Number one, I don't have the tool to take out the Schrader valve. These tires currently on here are worn down and have a bunch of plugs in it, so I'm trying to avoid flats on the job. And I do have it jacked up where the sulky mounts up on a frame. So, take the brake off. I'm going to try to get as much air out of it as possible. You can break the seal. Like this. Just kind of give it a rotation. Break the seal. Break the seal. Get yourself comfortable here. This is, you can take it off. I find taking it off on the mower is a lot easier than taking it off outside of the mower or off the mower, but putting it on vice versa. So I'll show you how I do it. Get your couple pry bars. Still popping it off. And once you get rolling with it, it's not that bad. We may have to get on the back side here. The tire is being seated so long. There you go. So as you can see here, tires come off pretty easy. And again, these are tubeless tires. There you go. Tires off. You see they got plugs in it. Had slow leaks, bald spots. It was just time for a new one. So while we got it off, here's what I recommend doing. Just spraying it down. I got some simple green here. Just like to spray it down, especially on the seams where it's going to be mounting a new tire. Get your cloth or wet rag, kind of clean it up a little bit. You can try to mount the tire while it's on the mounted to the Exmark mower, but it's a little tough on the outside corner, on the outside wall. The inside wall is not as tough. I had the tire. It's been sitting in the sun just to help it soften the rubber up, but I'm gonna go grab that real quick and I'll be right back. Alright guys, here's the tire. As you can see, brand new, just got them in, so I guess we can go ahead and mount the outside or the inside wall while it's on the mower, and then we'll take the rim. When you take the rim off, it comes off with the brake, so you got to take off the spring that holds the tension on the brake pulley and release the belt, and this whole thing just comes off with the brake hub attached. Some people actually buy rims and tires as an assembly with the brake hub, but these tires were $27, and I think a brake hub's anywhere from $179 to $250 depending on where you get it. So, and these hubs aren't nothing wrong with them, so there's really no need to replace them. But what we're trying to do is shove as much as we can in there. Try to get our tool in there. And again, this is the fun part. Trying to get it back on. It's tough. Try to hit from the back side. Sometimes you can get a good angle, but sometimes the mower's in the way. There you go. Well, that was easy. So you can just actually pound that one on, but getting the outside wall on the rim with the rim attached to the mower is a little more challenging. You need a lot of hands, and I don't have that, but I'll give it a shot to see if we can make some headway, but I don't think it's going to happen. In fact, I know it's not going to happen, so I'm not going to waste my time here. Instead, let's just go ahead and take off the wheel. There's a little key here, comes off. There's some washers here, come off. Take that off. Now we got to release the spring, which can be dangerous, so be careful. I'm going to pull it. Try the backside. Make it a little easier. Alright. So the brake spring's off. Just gonna free this up a little bit so you can, all thing you need to do is grab my needle nose, put a cotter pin here, take that out. Now release that. And there's also one here. Take both of them out. And now this is free. So with that said, as you can see, this loosens the belt up enough. And if you got bad belts, this may be a good opportunity for you to replace them. So it comes right off the shaft. Bingo. So what I did, just turned it over a little bit. Try to get it set. Try to get it set toward the valve stem. And this is also a good time to do that as well, but I don't have any, so I'm not doing it. So, gotta use your leverage here a little bit, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. Let's get back at it. Let's go ahead and try to mount this outside wall of this tire. Again, we're starting at the valve stem so we don't mess it up. Get it in there. Get your little piece in here. Work it. Use your knees to help hold it. There you go. Bingo. It wasn't bad. is what I'll also like to do at this point. I got some marine grease from my motocross bike. I'll just put a little bit on the shaft, kind of grease it up. Grease it up a little bit. I'm just going to mount this back on here. Put the belt on. Make sure the belt's in line. Put that back in. Get your cotter pins here. So put that back together right away. Just slip the cotter pin in. You got your handle here. Your brake handle. That goes in there. The other cotter pin here. Okay, that slides in. Here's our washer. Our C-clip. C-clip is the only thing that holds this tire and rim on. So make sure that's on. Wipe the excess grease off. And there you go. Back in business. So make sure it's kind of seated up, and hopefully it takes with air. We can try right here. Took with some air. Got a digital gauge here, so we're going to check the pressure. I'm putting 15 pounds in it. So we had 17. $15.5. 15 pounds of air pressure. Boom. Done. And last but not least, all we gotta do is mount this spring. You can do it either from the top or from the bottom. Just really depends on how you can get a good bite on it, because it's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you, but pretty simple design, which I like about this lawnmower. Everything's very simple about it. There you go. So new tire, 15 pounds of pressure, engage the brake, make sure we still got brake, it's broke. So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to show you guys the way I change tires, and as you can see, that took maybe, I don't know, overall job 10 minutes per tire, so half an hour, put new tires on. Not a bad deal. And again, it's a perfect opportunity to change belts if you need to. But thanks for watching. Hit me up if you got any questions. Peace.